Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm gonna be recording today about the best and cheapest SIM card option you can get when traveling to Japan. So this is my first video in English, so it might be a bit shaky, but so be it. So in this video, I'm going to be introducing about well, yeah, basically the best and the cheapest SIM card you can get when you're visiting Japan. So let's get right into it. So I was doing some research for my friend that was going to Japan for 1 week, and I wanted to get her the cheapest, most affordable SIM card in Japan. And then when I did my research, there are multiple SIM card provider that are in Japan that's run by NTT Docomo, SoftBank, etc. But they're quite pricey, as you can imagine. And if you don't know where to look for, and if you just get one at the airport, more expensive than it should be. So it's always good to do some research before you go. And this is, well, the cheapest and the best one I've found so far in Japan. So the company is called U Mobile. It's quite, I think it's relatively new company in Japan that came out, and I think one of the main reasons that people do not know about this a lot is because it's basically because they don't have their website in English and they don't advertise in English. So it's kind of like a budget company or budget phone company, not like, so they don't own a carrier. They use NTT Docomo's carrier. But I mean, it's a prepaid plan that you can use for 1 or 2 weeks at a reasonable rate, a reasonable price. And if you're just gonna use it for, emergency purposes, or just texting, finding somewhere on the web, using Google Map, it's perfect. I wouldn't recommend it for using it for like uploading Instagram videos or doing live stuff. It's just, this is again a budget SIM card, so it's good for just travelers that aren't gonna take videos and upload a lot. But I mean, yeah, let me explain to you. So this is their website. I'm gonna put it in here just in case. So this is the website you go. It's called U Mobile, and then what you do is you can this says prepaid SIM, so you click on that. And I was already on the page, but here you can pick in English. This is the only place that you can translate everything in English. Of course, you can use Google Translate, and that'll translate it for you as well. But here you can see, prepaid data SIM. After purchase, it can be used immediately in Japan only, and prepaid SIM card of the products is the disposal in Japan only, and prepaid. So I guess what it's trying to say is you can throw away the SIM card after you use it, but it's only valid in Japan. So it's not necessary to set up. You can use it immediately, usable without credit card. So what you do is, of course, purchasing it. So there's several options of how to purchase, and these are, of course, everyone's traveling into the airport. Well, I guess most people. So my friend went to Kansai International Airport Terminal, that's in Osaka, Of course, there's one Kyushu, Narita Airport. So these are the main locations where you can get your uh, SIM cards. Then these are the list of airports. And then if you can't get it at the airport, you could also get it at the Unext store as well. So there are different stores that they have or they sell these. So I mean, frequently asked questions: how much data capacity can you be used? 220 megabytes per day. So that's the fast speed. And then after it's down, you still connected, but the speed drops down. Where can you buy it? So check sales location. Obviously, if you cannot see it here, it's not an option. But for those that who are traveling to Kansai, especially with Kansai Airport, I think this is a very useful video. So tell me the procedure to start using the device. So after purchasing the package, you put the SIM card, and then you have to do the APN setting, which I will explain later, and then the service can be used. Can it be refilled? Not possible. Or I guess can you refund it? Oh, no. Can you add more data? You can't, basically. And then how can you cancel a contract? So I guess it's saying that if you buy it, there's no turning back. You can't give it back. So there are two options. So there's a 7-day one and a 50-day one. So they both come in micro and nano, and then that's the high speed data amount, 220 megabytes per day. So I think this is a really good deal, and this doesn't actually say the price, but from my memory, this one was about 2,000 yen, and this one was about 3,500, 3,000 to 3,500. I'm not sure, but I'll write that in the comment. But these are really reasonable products that you can get, and then you want to make sure. I actually called them up and said, for example, you can see these are the compatible ones, or these are the ones that the companies have tested personally, and then it works. So you can see iPhone is here, iPhone 7 is here. I guess the 10 just came out, so they haven't tested it. iPhone 8. And then the one that my friend had was Huawei. So, and then they have Mate 7, but they don't have Mate. I think she had 9. And then well, apparently apparently it works with 9, so that's not a problem. But you can check all the ones that are here. But when I spoke to the company representative, they said most of the phones, if you can connect to NTT Docomo carrier, and if it's SIM free, it works. So I think it's gonna work for most of the person, or almost everyone who is watching this video. So that's that. And these are can you tether doing it, and etc. And then these are the micro SIM, nano SIM. Just to check, just to let you know which one's more compatible. So I go back, and then so that's how you purchase it. And then I cannot believe that they don't have the price here. But that's the way you install it. And then as soon as you do this setting, APN setting, which is very simple, you can let's see if I have it bookmarked. Inside remove accessories. No. Thought I bookmarked it prepaid. Maybe it's this one. Maybe not. Anyways, I could do a separate video about that as well, so that you have a better understanding of how. Oh, I think here's. No, this is how you do it. Well, it's all in Japanese, but basically you have to. When you go to, so you go to settings, and then you go to mobile network, and then you go to select access point, and then you have to press the plus button. So you're creating a new access point, and the access point is the APN, and the name of the access point has to be umobile.jp, and the user ID has to be this, and the password has to be this. And then when you check the this setting, what you call confirmation formula. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but there's an option where this or this and many others are listed, so you can either check this one or this one. So doing those 4 things, you can add the APN network, and then you're ready to go. So they have vending machines that sell these SIM cards in Kansai Airport, Narita, and Kyushu, Toyama, Kumamoto, and Hakodate as well. So look out for that. And then some airport like this, they have global Wi-Fi. Kansai International has a global Wi-Fi shop, so you can ask them and then get it from them as well. And make sure if it's compatible. And then yeah, so you get, I think this one was 2,000 yen. So you get 2,000 yen. With 2,000 yen, you get internet access for 7 days with this easy setup, and which is very reasonable in my opinion. So I mean, next time I'm gonna do this or this, depending on how long I'm staying. Even though my parents live in Japan. So that's all for now. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe and like the video. Okay, thank you.